What's up, guys? Another video. So, the way to quit opioids. Now, it's like most of the time, the traditional way is to just cold turkey or, basically cold turkey and just get it the fuck over with, right? That's usually the traditional way to do it. But here's the thing, and I've learned this, through experience and stuff like that. What you want to do is, first of all, like, tapering is important. Like I always say, tapering is just something, sorry I looked all shagged up. Tapering is very important. It's something that, like, you really got to do. It's something that you gain a lot of self-control. You know what I mean? You eventually learn how to just calm the hell down, and you lose your impulsivity. You know what I mean? The impulsivity is what gets us the most. You know what I mean? Impulsiveness to just keep going and going. So before you stop taking your opioid, like beforehand, I want you to do this. I want you to live your life, like start practicing living your life like you're clean. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you're still doing your opioids or your opiates or whatever. Like, basically live like you're clean. You know what I mean? Start living like you're clean. It makes, hell of a difference. Because then, the habit kind of like fades away a little bit. Like, I'm not going to say fully, but it fades off a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you got to come up to that mindset, though. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to start, doing certain things different, whatever. Like, no, you really got to, like, mentally put yourself there. You know what I mean? You got to really surrender to it, and then, still plan on having a leveling off period. So the best, like I said, the best way to do it is, start living and thinking and doing things like, let's say you were clean. Like, use your imagination. You know what I mean? Like, imagine you're clean right now. Don't think about, I gotta go through detox and all this stuff. Don't think about that, because it's gonna train your brain to, first of all, be prepared for the detox, but also you're going to have a different routine by the time that comes. So that detox is going to be like a break from your life for a week or whatever. You know what I mean? It's going to be like a break, like taking a break. And, you're living like you're clean. So you start having routines, certain routines, even like going to the gym, changing your diet, all that stuff is important. You know what I mean? Like, I started drinking 2 liters of water a day. You know what I mean? Like lemon water. Changed my whole diet around. You know what I mean? So, like, because my stomach, has always been messed up from the opioids. But changing the diet helped a lot. You know what I mean? I could actually go to the freaking bathroom. And I don't have, like, those insane stomach cramps and all that crap. But, like, changing your routine, living like you're sober. And then it's like when you start to, and then it becomes, when you feel sick, all right, I'm going to just take the bare minimum to be okay. And then go about your day living that routine like you're not sick. I'm telling you, it does wonders for the brain and healing through this process. So it's not like you just crash and then your brain's like, oh no, where's the opioids? And then your body goes into shock. Because while you're doing this, living like you're clean, what is this asshole doing? Go. When you're living like you're clean, you're also tapering off, you know what I mean, at the same time. Now, I find it the best way to do it, to really get off the opioids, is to, seriously, guys, you really got to muscle up. And even if you have your opioids near you, you know what I mean, like, you still got your bags or your pills or whatever by you, let yourself just stay as sick as long as you can. You're not gonna freak out, you know what I mean? You're not gonna panic because you don't have anything. You have stuff, you know what I mean? But this time, you're just gonna pick at it. You're not gonna go full blown, balls to the wall. So, let's say you have, you wake up in the morning, whatever, your heart's beating like crazy, Oh no, like, I need something. Okay, you take a little something. You don't go crazy and do, bang out 2-3 bags of pills. One bag, one half of a pill. You know what I mean? Something like that. As low as you can go to make you feel just okay. You know what I mean? And then it's like, after that, go about your day. Just go about your day. If you're used to driving around like I used to do, I used to drive around and I would use, while I was driving, working, whatever, I'd have it all on me and use whenever the hell I'd feel like it, give me some energy, give me some whatever. When I realized at the end, like, it wasn't really doing anything. I was just wasting stuff. I was wasting it, is what I was doing. So you go about your day, you know what I mean? You have stuff at home, so that anxiety's kind of not there, really. That's what I've noticed, too. Like, I remember when I used to come home from work, sweating and having to go to the bathroom, but I knew I had stuff. So I was like, I gotta get in the house. I'd go to the bathroom first, whatever. And then I would do my stuff and I would chill out, you know what I mean? But that alone shows you that you don't need to panic and freak out. Now, the mornings are the hardest because your fight or flight it's at its top in the morning, you know what I mean? Like, it's at its highest peak when you wake up. So naturally your heart beats faster in the morning. But when you have opiate withdrawal, it beats just a little bit quicker, you know what I mean? It beats a lot faster. So that's when you get up, you take your little dose, you know what I mean? Take enough just to calm your heart rate down. That's what I say, just enough to slow the heart rate, and then go about your day. Try to not think about, I gotta get back to my opioids. I gotta get back. Don't think about that, because I'm telling you right now, you're gonna go right back to square one. And while you're living like you're clean, it's really going to prepare you for the life afterwards. And that's always the hardest fucking part. You get through all the withdrawals, and then you're like, now what? What do I do? You know what I mean? All the whilst you were dirty, you were thinking about all of these amazing things you could do when you were clean. Write them down, you know what I mean? Keep a log of all that stuff. Because all those ideas, they're not just drug-created ideas. They're really your ideas, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people have created and invented things that were on some high shit. They were strung out or high on something to add that extra dopamine in order to think of the ideas to do all of this stuff, you know what I mean? So, logically, yeah, I mean, it is helping you, you know what I mean? It's helping you think a little bit stronger and more, optimistically, but when you get clean, you get that imbalance hits you, and the depression is so strong, and you know that you could fix it by just taking a little bit. Let yourself go through withdrawal. Just let yourself, you know what I mean? Like, when you have the drug with you, you'll learn that it's not as scary as it could possibly get. You're not really freaking out because you have your drug. But you're doing yourself a service by letting all of that out. And while you're doing that, detoxing and just call it taking a break from using. That's what I would say. You're taking a break from using. And then you're feeling a little hot, cold, sweating, dripping, whatever, and you're inside your head, you're a little anxiety, whatever. Just drink a shit ton of water. Start peeing while you're detoxing. Start peeing a lot. Like, try to piss a lot while you are detoxing. And let's say you go 18, 20 hours. You've been in withdrawal for 18. Mind you, withdrawal doesn't start after you take your drug. The timer doesn't start right after you take your drug. The timer starts when the withdrawal symptoms start. That's when the half-life's done and it starts leaving your body, and So, like I said, drink a lot of water, keep yourself hydrated, urinate a lot of it out. And while you're doing that, your tolerance is dropping. And you don't realize it. Your tolerance, actually, you could tell by how much you crave and how high your anxiety is, your cold, your temperature, your sweating. That's all your tolerance dropping. Draw a picture of your body and then draw like a little glowing around your body, almost like an aura like draw something around it and just like dash it and type sweat, panic, depression, and then put equals tolerance drop. You're going through tolerance withdrawal, just so you know what you're going through. You know what I mean? You know that, you know, your tolerance is dropping, and that's the only way to get better is if your tolerance drops. So this plan here is you take the bare minimum. Once you feel like you just can't take it anymore, and I mean not like after 6 hours or even 10 hours, I mean try to go like a day and a half, like if you really can push it. Because with this fentanyl, it's very hard to get back on Suboxone like that. It's very hard to do it, depending on the analog of fentanyl you're using, which you don't even fucking know what analog you're using, so there's no way to tell. So just like I said, live your life like you're clean. Only take the medication when you need it. Like when you're fucking, go to work, you know, take it before work, go to work your day, come home, relax a little bit. You know what I mean? If you can, go to sleep at night, and then if you wake up and you're really bad, take that tiny bit, you know what I mean? That little bit. And then, you know, you'll be okay. You know what I mean? I just want to let you know, tolerance dropping is very important. And then eventually, when you're doing this for like a couple weeks or so, your body's you're gonna start feeling small doses. Like you're gonna start feeling small doses, and you're gonna be like, whoa, like I felt that. Don't let that trick you into going deeper and deeper. That's when you know you're safe to either stop or keep dropping low. So that's like a plan. Stick with it. Do it that way, and I promise you guys, eventually you will get to a low level and you will be okay to either quit or keep tapering down to the most minimal amount, and then you're left with a runny nose, you know what I mean, or something small, minor sweating, and that's it. Anyway, I gotta go. Figured I'd make a quick video for you guys, but keep it up. Comment below if you're doing it, and keep me posted, all right?